Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Physics Cafe by Manjeet Kaur. In this video we study about inertia, the inability of a body to change its state of rest or motion by itself. That means in the absence of any external force, no body can change their state. It remains at rest or motion along a straight line. Inertia of a body is directly proportional to the mass of the body. That means higher the mass, higher the inertia of that object. In this diagram, the inertia of rat is very small as compared to inertia of elephant, because the mass of the elephant is higher than the mass of the rat. So if we displace the rat, we have to apply very small force, but if we have to displace elephant from their position, we have to apply a great force. So that means heavier the body, greater the force required to change the state of the body, so heavier the inertia. Inertia has three types. Inertia of rest. It is the inability of a body to change its state of rest by itself. That means a body at rest remains at rest and cannot change moving on its own. For example, the books are placed on table, it remains at rest until we not apply any force on it. We have another example. When we shake a branches of a tree, the leaves fell down. This is because the branches comes in motion and the leaves tends to remain at rest, hence they get detached. We have one more example. When a horse starts suddenly, the rider tends to fall backward. This is because the lower part of his body starts moving with the horse, but the upper part tries to remain at rest due to inertia of rest. So these are some examples of inertia of rest. We have second type of inertia, which is inertia of motion. It is the inability of a body to change its state of motion by itself. That means a body in uniform motion can neither accelerate nor retard on their own and come to rest. That means their velocity is constant. Now we have example. An athlete runs a certain distance before taking a long jump. This is because velocity acquired by running is added to the velocity of the athlete at the time of jump. Hence, he can jump over a long distance. We have one more example. When a horse at full gallop stops suddenly, the rider falls forward on account of inertia of motion, because the lower part of his body comes to rest with the horse, but the upper part tends to continue its motion due to inertia of motion. We have one more example. When a bus stops suddenly, the passenger sitting inside tries to fall forward first. This is because the lower part of his body comes to rest with the bus, but the upper part tends to continue its motion due to inertia of motion. So these are some examples of inertia of motion. Now we have its third type, inertia of direction. It is the inability of a body to change its state of direction by itself. That means a body continues to move along the same straight line until we not apply any external force on it. For example, when a stone tied to one end of a string and wheel, the force was moving in a circle, but as soon the string breaks, the force vanishes. The stone, in a way to move along a straight line, flies off tangentially. We have one more example. An umbrella protects us from rain. The raindrop falling vertically downward cannot change their direction of motion because of the inertia of direction. We have one more example. When a car rounds a curve suddenly, the person sitting inside is thrown outward. This is because the person tried to maintain his direction of motion due to directional inertia while the car turns. So these are the some examples of inertia of direction. Thank you for watching my video. Like my video and subscribe my channel.